Hi guys, I am back and today I am going to be doing a first impressions review of the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Glow Foundation. This is not super new, but I've been seeing it a lot on Instagram, especially in paid kind of, maybe not paid, a lot of kind of like review channels have been talking about this and they tend to get a lot of Tarte PR, so I was curious, and then it was on sale for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, so I thought, why not give it a try? I wanted to do a first impressions. It is already about 2 in the afternoon, so it's not going to be a full day wear test. I can wear it tomorrow and add more thoughts as more of like a full day test, but I am going to walk to go get groceries, so that'll be like 2 miles. It's about 80 degrees outside today. It's a pretty big hill, so that'll, you know, put this to the test, and then I can come back, do some check-ins, show you how it's wearing, and let you know my thoughts. So I'm already wearing moisturizer and sunscreen. I'm gonna add a little bit of primer and then we can hop straight into the foundation. So I just put on some primer. Now I have a fresh, clean sponge, and I'm just gonna go in with like a pea-sized amount. I have the shade 24N Light Neutral. So I'll start with this much. It's definitely a much thicker consistency than the NARS or the MAC Face and Body. Whew. It's definitely a little bit warm for me, or a little bit deep for me. But I realized that my sunscreen does leave a pretty hefty white cast, so sometimes when I try something on with sunscreen, it'll match like the rest of my body and my face looks really white, and I think that's partially why. So I'm just gonna pick up the rest. This, just right off the bat, has, you know how like some foundations will have a glow that's like dewy, I don't want to say oily like in a bad way, but it has like oils or glycerin or something, like the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is glowy in the sense that it has shimmer. So if you're someone who likes to mix their foundation with a little bit of a liquid illuminator, this may be nice all-in-one for you. I'm just taking a little bit more just because I feel like it was not blending quite as much as I wanted it to. I didn't know it was this shimmery, like this much might get in it when I ordered it. Not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't have if I had known, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks once I have my full face together. Okay, so here's the foundation. I'm just gonna show you how concealer and powder lay over it, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and show what it looks like then. So I'm just gonna go in with my trusty RMS Uncover Up Concealer. I have 2 little blemish friends over here. I got a few more things from the sale, so if you want to see reviews on all of them, I might do a video that's like a cumulative review, because I purchased some things and then my mom also got me a little gift as well. So lots of stuff from the sale, and I feel like similar things go on sale every other time, if that makes sense. So this may not be on sale the next 21 Days of Beauty, but probably the one after. just going to use my Coty Airspun loose powder today because it's more translucent, so I think it'll do a better job of showing what everything looks like. So this is what kind of my face looks like with powder versus without powder. So there's still that glow, as you can see. It's catching the light. It looks like skin, but on this side it's obviously much more apparent, so let's tame that down. Here is what it's looking like with concealer and powder, and I will be right back to show you what the finished face looks like. Okay, so this is the finished look. I think with a foundation like this, you probably want to be careful with how much shimmer you're adding to the face. Unfortunately, I've been panning some very glowy products, so I feel like I have just been like dunked in glitter or like shimmer, but I'm not mad at the finished look. I think it looks nice and even. It is like around my pores. I feel like this area doesn't look great. Maybe if we take a little bit of loose powder on a sponge together, can we salvage this? I mean, I didn't even do anything. Now it's been 30 minutes since I've applied this, so it's not like I could have gotten super oily in that time. See, it mattes down fine. Doesn't help that I took quite a dewy, oily concealer over this, I don't think. Maybe a different concealer I have would work better. Okay, let's just stop here while I'm ahead. There we go. Okay, so here's where the face is at. I will check back in. I'm about to go on a long walk, do some errands, and I will be back to show you how the face holds up for the rest of the day. Okay, so I am back after my walk. I got very sweaty. I just took a paper towel and very lightly pressed it on the areas of my face. Obviously, I have a little demarcation from my glasses, but every foundation gets that. I think everything looks good so far. This isn't a super heavy duty foundation in the first place. The aggressive like texture under my eyes and around my cheeks hasn't come back, which is nice, so I think I powdered it down enough. And yeah, I think it looks good. I went a little heavy with the blush today, but other than that, everything is looking good. So I'm gonna go read for a little bit, cook some dinner, and I will be back at the end of the day to give you some final thoughts. So it's like 7:30, it's been about 5 hours since I've been done with my makeup. I know that's not a very long wear test, and I'm tempted to wear this again tomorrow and update with some final thoughts. I think I'm gonna end up doing that, but just as far as thoughts right now, my face feels fine. It doesn't, yeah, there's nothing like coming off in any weird areas. My forehead does look a little bit shiny, but nothing terrible. My face is a little bit like itchy, like that sensation where you want to wash your face, if anyone else gets that. But it might be my sunscreen, because I tend to notice that when I'm wearing sunscreen. I hate the feeling of sunscreen on my skin, but most foundations are fine. This one doesn't have any SPF in it as far as I'm aware. Yeah. I think this, from my impressions today, I think it's fine. It's marketed as a foundation. It's kind of BB cream-esque. Really, my least favorite thing about it is that like shimmer in it. Because it's not just glowy, like a glowy foundation. It's glowy like highlighter mixed with foundation. I don't know if you can see the difference at all in the lights, but this is the RMS concealer. It's very dewy, but not glittery, and this is just a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit glittery. I don't know. I am going to come back tomorrow with another full day, after like a full day of wear, and give some final thoughts. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and I have been wearing this foundation for about 12 hours. It's the next day. I just wanted to do like a full day wear test and show you what it's looking like. It's looking quite shiny. And I think I've determined that there is a little bit of mica, like glitter particles in this, and because it gets quite textured and it's kind of glittery, this is not my favorite foundation. This isn't even really my favorite Tarte foundation. I'm gonna continue to use it and wear it. I'll probably mostly use it for filming because I think it looks fine in the screen, but just in real life I think my face just looks too shiny, and it's just not my favorite foundation. I think this is the first one in a while that I've gotten where I was like, ooh, I don't know about that one. So take that with a grain of salt. It's got a good amount of coverage. It's like a light to medium coverage. It blended really well. I feel like, you know, it didn't get cakey in any way. It just got kind of oily. And then when you mix the oiliness with the fact that it's got a little bit of glitter in it, not glitter, you know what I mean, shimmer. It's just, yeah, not my favorite. But even when I look directly at it, I feel like I can see, I got like really close up to the mirror today and was like, I could see the little like particles, not on my cheeks, because obviously I'm wearing highlighter on my cheeks, but like on my chin and like on my forehead and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to update you after a full day of wear. I did walk and like do some exercise and stuff today, as well as for wearing it for like 12 hours. So I do think it held up well. It's just not my favorite finish. So that is everything for this foundation. Thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know if you like these first impression style videos. And other than that, I hope you are having an incredible, awesome day wherever you are, and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.